What's happening, party people? Welcome to Blues Lawyer Confessional. This is Jack.
This is Matt Esquire.
So Matt, like I do, I was looking at my Facebook feed and I was shocked and appalled to see an ad for the Dean Zero, and it appears that they have gone back to their ways of making an Explorer that looks nearly identical to an Explorer that they were told to stop making. What are they doing, Matt? Tell me what's happening.
I think at this point they're just saying F it. Consider, if you're Dean, there's the old Janis Joplin song, freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. And they got nothing left to lose. Literally, they are looking at getting evicted from their factory and slash warehouse slash main office. So at this point, what are you gonna do to them?
So what are you gonna do?
You know, add that to the pile of bills. Who cares? In fact, actually, looking at it, I think, I'm looking at it. You know who's it really looks like more than even Gibson? Jericho.
Jackson? Oh, Jericho.
Yeah, okay.
Well, no, Jericho created the notch at the bottom. That was their solution, was the notch. I do think the Zero, okay, so it's like, seems a little more pointed in. It's almost more like a Jackson Kelly in a way. But maybe I'm just oversensitive. But they're available. Like, this is the thing. Remember we talked a few months ago and said, hey, Dean's back. They're having, you know, some good quality products out there, it looks like. They have Evertunes. They have Floyd Rose vibratos. They have the high-end finishes that we were asking for. And here they are with plenty of mid and high-priced guitars in the $1,200 to $2,400 range that are walking the line of being inspired by versus being original. I think they're going to get away with this one. I don't think Gibson is going to bother with them. I think if someone wants to shell out $1,600 for a Dean, Gibson will say, God bless him.
Here's the other thing, though. Gibson could take sort of the long picture of it. I mean, this is being sold at, for example, Guitar Center. Now, here is where I put on my collection lawyer hat. Do you like turnovers? You know, little pastries.
Oh, I thought you were like in football, because that's how you win games. I mean, yeah, sure. Everyone likes pastries. Well, I'm not a monster.
In the law, turnover is turn that money over to me. Now, your checking account, for example, you have a bank account. What your account is that the bank says, we owe you this money. So that's why when you garnish someone's bank account, what you're doing is you're telling the bank, hey, the money that you owe to that person, turn it over to us. Now, the thing about selling to Guitar Center is that's a really, really big target. You don't have to hunt for the money. So if I was Gibson, I would say get a, pre-judgment writ of attachment, or they actually already have their judgment, so they could get a turnover order and then say, hey, Guitar Center, any money that you're going to be paying over to Dean for that guitar, give it to us. So then you got to ask, Dean, really, what are you doing? You're making free guitars. They're making product that they're not.
I'll take them. Send them to me for free. I think that's the best solution.
Might as well, because they're not going to see the money from it. Not if Gibson's lawyers know what they're doing. That's what I would do, is I would just say, you know what, go right ahead. You sell every guitar that you want. We'll just take the money. Basically, you'll work off your debt to us.
I'm going to do an overlay.
It's basically
the top horn is a little pointier and sticks up straighter. There's actually a Guitar Center has an Epiphone Xtura Prophecy. It's like Epiphone's knockoff of the Dean Zero, which is a little more aggressive looking Explorer. I don't know, man. It's tight.
That's what the lawyers get paid the big bucks for, to go into the court and to say to the judge, hey, judge, look at what Dean's doing. They might not be violating the letter of the ruling here, but they're certainly violating the spirit of it.
Good on them for trying, because that's what we're asking. And they have, in their defense, their site has other models that are theoretically available. Their pointy single cut, the Cadillac, still looks like it's available. A thing called a C-Zone, Custom Zone Series. Where's the MJ?
And
MD.
then there's the Vengeance.
Yes, the Vengeance. Well, the V. Well, so that I think we had determined that is pointy enough that it was not in danger. So
Yeah,
we'll
then,
just stick with that. We'll just stick with that. It's not pointy
and
enough. Too
then
pointy.
they got the Colt where they're cribbing from a Gretsch's White Falcon.
Yeah,
Cadillac,
the MD was
where,
the one that was on sale.
Yep. There's the Cadillac if you want to get a PRS style overdone top. I'm sorry, I just don't like the shape of it. It looks like it's an Explorer party at the top and a Les Paul business at the bottom.
It's better than the thing that's like the SG and then the funny like the SG with the V at the bottom.
Yeah.
Was that Zach Wild? What was that?
Kudos to Dean for saying I mean,
0 F's given was the line. So yeah, I think we're there. I think we're at 0 F's.
Yeah.
With the Dean 0. Congratulations, Dean. You survived to this point. Let's just keep going. All right, for Matt, this is Jack. This has been Blues Lawyer Confessional. Less fiddling, more playing.